We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First down at their own 26-yard line. That's Washington, the man in motion. Throwing right away, it's Med. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, New England. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, starting the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Brings up 2nd and 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. Open man is Tommy Moat. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this defense, they have come to play here. They're starting this game physical, flying to the ball. They are defending every blade of grass, and they're letting these guys know early on, if you come in our area, you better be ready to play through contact.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll motion over Samuel. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Patriots extend their advantage to 14-3. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and a yard. Handoff here, up the middle. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He'll find his tight end. It's screen. A gain of 17 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And a 1st down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Liking 18, take over.
He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you just got to catch the ball.
And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line, but now it's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Now this looks like a design run, and he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, anytime you have a mobile quarterback and it's 4th down, your philosophy on defense has to be take him away first. And that's exactly what this defense did here, being able to contain the quarterback, keep him short of that 1st down marker, and get off the field on 4th down.
They'll motion over Samuel. To throw on 1st down is May. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. He's on his way. And he will dive into the end zone. 94 yards. Touchdown, New England. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Open man, that's Malott. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
13 yards.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's Panther 11, Panther 11, Bronco 80. Let's go.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
Patriots.
And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Check out.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. They'll look to throw. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. So they get 14 on that hookup. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
First and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He'll complete this one. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a cheap play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 9. Flush to his right. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Go!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here goes tonight.
Maynard on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That's Washington, the man in motion. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he'll be taken down. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. A gain of 11 on that run. 1st down, New England.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Patriots. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year.
For the extra point.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Pats add on to their already sizable lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
70 Timberwolf. Hey, this is what you get paid for.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Panther 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Trying to get this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Outside, so I'm standing inside, shouting you and I vibe to the booth. Like Tupac, I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going to the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize.
Hey!
They'll stay on the ground. Finding room across midfield. And he will score. Touchdown Buccaneers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Second and 2.
They'll motion over Samuel. On 2nd down, it's May. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. He's still on his feet, and he will score again. Touchdown, New England. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Pass caught by Malak. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 even, come 19, come 19.
To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar tracking 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He drops it through. And the Buccaneers cut into the lead a little bit.
42. Buccaneers 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Moving left, and he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Patriots.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 18.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try.
29-yard.
Officially a 29-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Andy Borregales to kick off for the Midwest.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds. They tried to go into quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Set up. 19 Lion. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Top 60. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. A it as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
To throw on first down is May. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
30-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one complete to Washington. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 36-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Here goes that. Ready, what's up?
Again, it's Henderson. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, they're going to run, and it's Bigsby. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
17-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it's going to be 4th down. For the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will extend their third-quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 39-yard line.
Hey, come with me. Come. Steady. Steady.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
The 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll try the left side with Henderson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run the toss with Bigsby. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Bigsby now going to start off here in the 4th quarter. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This from 30 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Patriots will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
75.
They'll look to throw. He completes this one to Mallory. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket. And you saw here the ability to be on time.
And he will score! Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his second touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. And the Bucs will get just a bit closer.
51. Buccaneers 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. That's Washington, the man in motion. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Once again, it's Bigsby. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
At the 40-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready?
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Buccaneers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here goes.
Maynard on first and 10. That complete to Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And the Patriots first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Patriots.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing is May. Out wide, that's Bigsby. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down and 3. Here's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. That's Washington, the man in motion. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New England.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to leave? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Williams in motion. Third down, they go with Bigsby. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
A 33-yard attempt.
Another loss through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Pats will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go. 68. Go street.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
49-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. May to throw on second down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the victory here away from home